Welcome back to Thrifted Living. My name is Kieran. I would like to share with you my 167th thrifting video today. I cannot believe I have shared so many thrifting videos with you guys. I have a whole playlist of my thrift videos. I will link that above in case you would like to check it out. But let's go thrifting and see what I found. The first section that I want to show you are all of the different glasses and like plates and things like that. And I found these really beautiful glass mugs, and there were actually 3 of them, and I thought about getting them for my sisters and for me. And I was really tempted, but I decided not to because they didn't have straws or anything to go with them, and I was just nervous that they might be a little too fragile. Then I saw this I Love Manatees mug that I thought was really cute. I also found these bowls, and we actually have a lot of them at our house, and I really loved these glass containers, but I decided to not get them because I have way too many already. Look at how cute this mug is. It's so cute with the little hearts all over it. It just made me feel like a Valentine's Day theme. Then I found some other tumblers in glass. I think they were probably donated by the same person. These had like a cork wooden lid. I also found an Arthur bottle, a water bottle. So cute. I think it was like $19.99. I didn't get it, but I thought it was interesting. And then there were so many of these like little donut mugs. I thought they were really fun. I found this penguin plate, and I just thought it was interesting. The drawing on it was really interesting. I also found a food saver machine, which I thought was really cool, but I have no use for it, but I was really tempted to buy it for some reason. I then found some Disney plates, and they were actually made of like a plastic material, and there were so many of them. I wonder if maybe somebody bought them at Disney World, like just bought a whole collection of them, but they were sort of connecting with several different characters, which I thought was fun. I also found this Oreo spoon. I'm not quite sure what it was. I think you would put like an Oreo in it and then be able to dunk it in milk or something. I found a couple table covers as well. This Goofy tablecloth I think was vintage. I just love finding stuff like this new in the package. I'm always tempted to buy it. I did buy this table runner. It's so beautiful and embroidered, and it just feels so much like spring to me. I can't wait to use it. I also found these like rhinestone shower curtain rings, and I definitely bought them. I want to use them for a DIY. Then I found some more of the fabric in the fabric section. They had some really beautiful tulle, and I really liked this blue one, but I recently bought several, so I do not need any more. I also love looking at the patterns, and I saw this like stocking pattern that I thought was really interesting. Could be fun to try. In the one thrift store I go to, they have this like rotating rack that has several different crafting items in it, and then actually next to it, they have a whole crafting section as well. I went to another thrift store, and they had an entire section of cards, and there were quite a few thank you cards that were themed around different characters. So I always think they must have been donated at the same time. I had this rabbit when I was little. It's so cute. I also found a Berenstain Bear book that I had never seen before, and a set of blocks, of wooden blocks. I had a set of wooden blocks when I was a kid, and they were so much fun. Then I found something called a dream tent, and I guess it was like an as seen on TV type thing. And I think it's sort of like a tent, but also like has like a light effect to it that I thought was really interesting. This is the toy section at the one thrift store that I go to, and they had different toys and also some books as well. They had a series of books right here, like all within one box. And I saw this jewelry box. I'm not 100% sure what it was, but I think they had like puzzle pieces in it. And what I liked about it was this like plastic handle on the top that had beads in it. I don't know why, I just thought it was really fun. This is the book selection that they have. They have a great book selection. I have found so many books here over the years for my classroom and for my niece and nephew. I can't resist Richard Scarry, and it's a pop-up book. How cool. Then I found another counting book. I found a Superman coloring book that I don't think had been colored in at all. I love to buy these, and I'm hoping to start selling them on Poshmark because I just think they're really interesting finds. Winnie the Pooh, of course I had to share that. And then this game called Scramble, it reminded me of Perfection, and that game always scared me. Did you guys ever play that game? I found this organizer. I don't know why, but I always want to buy these. Then these dancing cows, how cute are these? I thought they could be fun, like in our kitchen, but I already have so many things in our kitchen as it is right now. I think these are candle holders that spell out the word boo for Halloween, so I'm going to use those for Halloween decorations. I'm thinking that these are for dog leashes. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought they were cute. And then I also found some of these prints of like Winnie the Pooh characters and Snoopy. They almost look like wall decorations. I found this vintage book of games, And then I found shoes. I found so many different pairs of shoes that I thought were fun. My dream is to find a pair of platform sneakers at the thrift store, and these were pretty close. They weren't sneakers, but they were definitely platforms. They were way too big for me, but I was like, oh my gosh, are they the shoes I've been looking for? I also found these shoes. I really liked the color and the pattern. There are 3 of the same pairs of shoes. If my sisters and I had the same shoe size, we could have possibly had matching shoes. Then this was like an early 2000s dream, these sandals. I feel like I remember seeing those when I was younger. I also found these sparkly shoes, which are not in my size, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have bought them. And then this store also has a section of boots, and the pair of boots I saw on the top I thought were cool because they were really shiny, and that just really is something that I love when I look at shoes, but they were not my size. They also had an Easter selection at this store, and this is where they have all of their like seasonal different items. Like they had a Valentine's Day set up here and St. Patrick's Day and Christmas and everything. So I like looking at this part of the store because it just like makes me, think all festively for the different holidays. I didn't buy anything, but I really enjoyed seeing what they had for Easter. One other part of the store has a selection of holiday items, and they had some different bags and like Easter baskets and things like that. They also had a milk glass egg holder, which was really, really heavy, and I thought was really pretty, but I did not have a use for it, so I didn't buy it. But it's this right here. It was so heavy. They also had some fun stuff in the crafting section. I actually bought this St. Patrick's Day like window cling, and then I promptly ruined it by trying to peel off each thing individually and stick it to the window. It did not work. I found this organizer in the back of the store as well. I'm always so tempted to buy these things, but I already have so many. I do not need to buy any more. Then there was this organizer for notes, letters, and bills, I think. I just really liked how it was like sort of a design within the wood. You guys saw in my last thrift haul that I bought this. I'm going to use it in our garden this spring and summer for my mom. I also found this really beautiful sparkly top. I did buy that. And I also found this little like bolero jacket. Then I found a fun themed sweater. And what do you guys think? Do you think I bought it? Leave a comment below. Do you think I ended up buying this? If you know me, you're probably going to get this answer correct. Then I saw this sweater. I admire the work that it took to make this. That's why I love these sweaters. It took some effort. I found a vintage skirt, I think is what it would be called, the shorts underneath the skirt. And then look at this beautiful top. I loved it so much. I'm trying to film a thrift haul in the living room, and I have 2 puppies right at me. Finley. Pip is very interested in what's going on. So this is my new filming location for now. I just really didn't feel like filming upstairs. A lot of the stuff that I had got recently, little Pippy's crawling on me. Hi. I recently was in the car, so I was like, let's just, film it down here. This first thing I got was $10, and it's a plant stand. And I've been sharing in my videos that I want to have a beautiful garden and porch for the spring and summer this year in honor of my mom, because my mom loved to garden. So this is like a 3-tier plant stand. It's made of metal. It was $10. And I thought that was a decent price for it. It's not small, so I think it'll really work great in our space. It was funny because I actually was leaving the store and I saw it on the way out of the store, and I was like, yep, I need to go back and get that. Can't wait to use this in the spring. Some new books to add to my library in my classroom. So I've been really enjoying buying these I Can Read books, and I actually have a bookshelf that I'm going to use and have these all organized separately in that part of the room, just because I really like giving these to students to be able to use during like read to self time, or I also like giving them to them to bring home for homework, for like reading homework. So I really love these. So I got this little critter one, a couple I Spies that I don't think are the I Can Read series. Actually, no, they are. Yeah, they're like a variation of that. So I got another I Spy, another one, Mac and Cheese and the Perfect Plan, Charlie the Ranch Dog, another mac and cheese book, Berenstain Bears Sleepover, Berenstain Bears Around the World. I had not seen either of those, so I was pretty excited about that. Pete the Cat, a favorite of my students, Clark the Shark, and then these are not the reading leveled books, they're the I Can Read books. This is just an Eric Carle book and then a Richard Scarry book. So I really like having all of these to have in my classroom, and I think they were like 50 cents a piece, so I'm going to add those to my classroom library. I could not resist a pair of Fashion Bug shoes. I love them. They're so funky and fun,
And I like how they have this little clasp right here. Guys, did you shop at Fashion Bug? Let me know in the comments, like, do you have fond memories of Fashion Bug? I feel like the Fashion Bug in my area used to do like fashion shows, and you could like come in and like wear different outfits, and then you'd get like a certain discount off of the clothing. I don't know that I actually ever did one, but I always wanted to be in one. These are actually an 8.5, and my foot's like a 7, sometimes even a 6.5, and these fit me surprisingly. So I don't know if it was just like a weird size, but I really like the square top to it and like this square chunky heel. So definitely love to have found those. And how much were they? They were the white tag, $5 and half off. So gotta love vintage Fashion Bug. Then I found a few more pieces of clothing, and I am going to hopefully film a video where I try these things on. I just wanted to show you guys them really quick. It's the Fashion Nova brand, and it's like almost like a bolero. I think that's what you would call it. It's like a cropped jean jacket. It's super soft. It has a lot of distressing to it. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that, but I can fix it. It was $8 and half off, but I'm wondering if it was supposed to be like that just because of how, you know, distressed everything else looks on it. I think it's fun. I'm wondering if maybe somebody actually cut it or if it was originally designed like this. I don't know. Normally if they have it like this, there's a hem along. Oh, is there? Yeah, there is. Okay, so this is supposed to look like that. So yeah, I thought that was fun and just an interesting jean jacket. Last but not least, I found 2 of these like school uniform skirts. They aren't school uniforms, but it's like in that style. So the first one is black and white and gray with the pleated bottom. It was originally No Boundaries, and I think I got it for $7, but I don't know. I just think this could be really fun to have like a really fun outfit. And this one is, it's a blue, a gray, and like a green and a black maybe. And I just like the different colors. I think they were each $7 and maybe half off. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, and I can't wait to wear them.
Thank you for joining me for my 167 thrifting video. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would also love to see what kind of things you guys are thrifting. Please feel free to share pictures with me on Facebook at Thrifted Living or on Instagram at Thrifted Living YouTube. I would love to see what you find, and I would love to include pictures of what you guys are finding at the thrift store in my videos. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!